Hi all. So in the previous session, we have seen the Power BI service part. Now we'll get back to the Power BI desktop. So from here onwards, any report that you're going to create, you have to upload that report to Power BI service. You have to share it with the other user. You should be able to do that, at least that level of part. And if needed, you should be able to create the dashboard as well. That's the overall approach that you have to take from there. In today's session, we'll look into the bookmarks. So bookmarks are basically used, okay, to store the current state of your report. So if I have a report, okay, and if I want to store the current state of that report, then in that case, I can use the bookmark. So for example, let's say if I prepare one report, okay, and on that report, I apply a filter of say a year, 2013. Now I want to store how the report looks like when I apply the filter 2013 in the form of a state. So for that I can use the bookmark concept. So bookmark will store the current state, and based on that it will show me the data. Now why are bookmarks important? Why we are trying to cover it? Because with the help of bookmark, you would be actually able to design your reports. Okay, design your reports in the sense I can actually design the website like reports with the help of bookmark concept. Okay, so let me show you the bookmark concept here. Just a minute, it is taking time to search because of the data loading. This is loaded. I think this should work now. So see this report which has been designed in Power BI. Yeah. So this is the report page. I would say the landing page. When I click on this button overview, I am navigated to this page. When I click on home button, I am back to the home page. When I click on analysis button, I am navigated to another page which is called as analysis. If you carefully observe this entire report has been designed in Power BI. And this is all possible with the help of bookmarks. So what we do is we create different bookmarks, and with the help of those bookmarks, we are trying to create these buttons. And when the user clicks on these buttons, it feels like they are actually performing or they are actually visiting a website. So this, when you see it, you feel they are like you're visiting a website, but in reality, you are actually visiting the bookmarks which are stored. So like this, you can create different types of layouts, designs, and in most of the designs, we use bookmarks. So this is what we call it as landing page. You can design something like that. And from the landing page, I can go to different pages. So by clicking on the button, I can go to that specific page. And from there, if I click on home, I'll be back to my source page. Okay, so we can design these type of things with the help of bookmark. Let me show you how the bookmarks works. So I have loaded this financial sample data set. Now let me create one visualization here. So I take this clustered bar diagram from here. Okay, this is my clustered bar diagram. I take sales, I take product. Okay, so my visualization would be prepared based on this sales and product. Now in the meanwhile, let me add a page level filter here. So I have added a discount band as my page level filter, and let's say I apply the high discount band filter here. The moment you apply high discount band filter, this is kind of filter. Now let's say if you want to store this as your bookmark. So what it will do is this bookmark will store this filter in itself. Okay, to store the bookmark, all you have to do is go to view, select the bookmark. When you select the bookmark, this is the window which appears, which can be used to see all the list of bookmarks that are added. Okay, so in this case, the moment you apply any filter, and when you click on the add filter, the add bookmark, that bookmark will actually store the state of the filter also. Okay, so let's say I have applied discount band as high filter here. I click on add button. When you click on add button, you can see this bookmark has been added. Now what I will do is I will remove this filter from here. Now when you remove this filter, you can see the visualization is back to the normal. But when I click on this bookmark, what happens? The filter is applied again. So with the help of bookmark, you can actually store the filter state as well as the visibility, invisibility also of the visualizations. So if someone is clicking on the bookmark, it feels like they are applying filter. It feels like they are clicking on the buttons and things are appearing, disappearing. But in reality, the bookmark is storing that state and we are using that bookmark. Okay. There is one more way of creating bookmark, which is hiding the visualization. Even that is possible. Okay, so let's say I prepare a visualization here. So let me take a pie chart here, and in the pie chart, now I will take discount by discount band. This is added, so I will click on this add button and my bookmark is added. Okay, so when you click on this bookmark, you see discount band as high. You can see this is also filtered with the filter discount band high because this was page level filter. And when you click on bookmark 2 is the normal one where both the visualizations are displayed. Okay, now let's say I want to hide this visualization and then I want to store it in the form of button. Okay, so for that case, what we can do is we can use one more pan which is called as selection. So selection pan is actually used to store which visualizations are hidden and which visualizations are visible. So in this page, as you can see, I have added two visualizations. One is the sales by product, the other is the discount by discount band. So you can see their names here in the selection pan, and in front of both the visualizations you will see an eye icon. Okay, so this eye icon is responsible for hiding the visual. So if this is enabled, that means visuals are present, visible. If I click on this, the visuals would be hidden. So let's say if I want to hide the discount by discount band visualization, so for that no need to select it, just click on this eye icon. So when I click on this eye icon, the visualization is hidden. So when I click on this add button now, this bookmark will store only the bar diagram and in the pie chart would be hidden. Okay, that is how the bookmark will work. To prove my point, what I will do is I will click on bookmark 2. So this was your bookmark where both the visualizations are displayed, and when I click on bookmark 3, the pie chart is gone. Okay, so like this your bookmark can store the filter condition and your bookmark can store the visibility and invisibility of your report. This is all design concept, guys, so up to you if you want to use it. Okay, but yeah, this type of things are usually asked in the interview, whether you have designed any reports with the help of buttons and bookmarks. So that is why I'm explaining it to you. Any questions so far?
Sir, can we add different charts on the bookmarks?
Yeah, totally up to you. Visibility, invisibility, filters, all things drill through, everything can be stored here. Okay, so I can have 4 to 5 visualizations also here.
No, I mean, right now we have two charts, a bar chart and a pie chart in a bookmark 2, and can we add in bookmark 3 bar chart, and instead of pie chart, a clustered bar diagram or a stacked bar diagram or map?
You can add anything, Anurag.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you are here, right? You created this. I'll keep it like this. No. Discount band. No? Yeah, so this is my pie chart. Now, Anurag, I'll create one map here. See, this is the map which is created. Okay, and in the map, I take country and sales. So country, sales. Okay, done. Now, when you click on your bookmark 2, what happens? See, in the bookmark 2, all the visualizations were clearly visible. But in the bookmark 3, we had hidden this pie chart, right? So when you click on bookmark 3, okay, so it is not visualization specific bookmark. Okay, clear, Anurag? You can hide any one visualization. What I can do is I can create multiple visualizations. I can put 10, 15 visualizations on this single page, and I can hide 5. Then I can, I can make 5 visible, then the other 10 hidden, then the middle 5 visible, then the other 10 hidden, like that. So I can create page 1, page 2, page 3 like buttons here, Anurag. And if people, and if the end user clicks on the button, he will feel like he's clicking or he's visiting the website. He's clicking on the buttons, but in reality, the bookmarks are handling everything in the backend. Okay, for example, you created this bookmark 2, bookmark 3, and bookmark 1. Okay, now let's say this is your page 1 where the report is created. Now I want to create a home page, and from this home page I want to move to that page. So every time I cannot go to bookmark, right? I cannot go to bookmark, click bookmark. I cannot tell the end user to go to bookmark and click it. So for that, what you can do is you can design the buttons. So for that, you can click on this insert. In the buttons, you can design different types of buttons: left arrow, right arrow, information, help, Q&A, and you can design the bookmark button also. So this is how the bookmark button appears. You see this?
Yes.
This is your bookmark button. Now what you do is, all you have to do is you have to just link this bookmark button with the bookmarks. Okay, so if you want to give any name, you can give the name from text. In some Power BI desktop version, this is displayed as button text. In some case, it is text. So button text, one and the same thing. Okay. See, I'm creating this. Click here to go to page 1. Okay. Now, in order to link this with the bookmark 2, the bookmarks that you have created, always you have to go to this action tab and enable this button. When the action tab is on, here you will see the type of the button as bookmark. This is the type of the button. So you can have type as bookmark, back button, drill through. You can create buttons for drill through also. Okay. You can create for page navigation, you can create for Q&A, and you can create for web URL also. For now, since I am using bookmark, I will just create the button for bookmark. I will select this bookmark, and now I will select bookmark as bookmark 2. Done. This is how the linking would be done. Okay, for any button, any image, any bookmark, what you have to do is you have to go to action tab, enable it, select the type as bookmark, and you have to select the bookmark which you have created. For example, I selected bookmark 2, in which everything gets displayed, nothing is hidden. Okay, now in order to test this, okay, just carefully observe, we are on page 2. Okay, I have this button here. All I will do is I will just press Control and click, and I will be navigated to page 1. Just observe. Okay, I'll do it one more time. I'll go to page 2. I'll click Control, click, and I'm navigated to page 1. So if I'm the end user and you show me this page, and when I click on this button, I will feel I am actually visiting a website, because I'm clicking here and you're actually navigating me to another page. That's how that Zomato report is also created. These type of navigations are actually created, and then they help us in navigating from one page to another page. Clear with this? Any questions here?
No, sir.
Yeah. Now with the help of this, we can design different layouts. So I'll show you 2 layouts today, and from here we'll continue tomorrow also. So the first layout that we will design, this is a design layout, guys. Okay, so this is something which is totally up to you whether you want to use it or not. So in this visualization, as you can see, there are 3 tabs which are created. Okay, volume, dollar, and margin. And just below 3 tabs, when you click on the respective tab, you see the respective visualization just below that. Okay, so this layout that you see is called as tab layout. This complete layout is designed on one single page, meaning I have one single page where all these 3 visualizations are present. With the help of bookmarks, what I have done is I have created these tabs, and when the user clicks on these tabs, it feels like he's actually visiting the multiple pages or multiple tabs, but in reality he is visiting multiple visualizations. Okay, so this is called as tab layout. So sometimes some organizations make use of this, because with the help of this I can have lot of visualizations on one single page also. Like I gave an example earlier where I can have 10 to 15 visualizations on one single page, and I can control the mechanism with the help of bookmark buttons or tabs. I can design tabs like these which can help me in navigation. Okay, so let's design it. So I will tell you how to design this thing. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to design the visualization. So here you had units sold, here you had dollars, margin, and volume. I will use units sold, profit, and sales. So I will create 3 visualizations exactly of the same size with borders and everything, with volumes and everything. Then I will design these 3 tabs. Then I will create bookmarks, and then I will link them. Okay, so let's start now. So the first thing is creating the diagram. So I will use the financial data set, and in the financial data set I use sales by product. So my visualization is done. Let me enable this. Yeah. Yeah, so this is my visualization. Let me format it. I will enable the data labels. So data label is enabled. Next thing to enable is border. Yeah, so this is how the visualization will appear. Now the next thing I have to do is I have to create exactly same visualizations, exactly of same size for units sold and profit. So for that I will take a shortcut here. What I will do is I will select this visualization. I will do Control C and Control V 2 times. So when you do Control V 2 times, 2 visualizations of exactly same size and same formatting are created. So I have 3 visualizations of sales by product now with me. Okay, so what I will do is I will keep one as sales by product. I will change the other one to profit. So I'll select this one. I will remove the sales from here, and I will add profit. So same visualization, same size, it will appear like for profit. And the third one, I will remove sales again, and I will add units sold. So this is your unit sold by product, this is your profit by product, and this is your sales by product. All the boxes size are exactly the same. So let me place the box properly. Yeah. Now, the next thing that we have to do is, if you carefully observe this layout, it feels like all the visualizations are in the tabs and they are of the same size. So in order to make this type of appearance, you will have to place all the visualizations on top of each other. So in this case, I will drag this profit and I will place it on top of sales visualization. Similar to this, I will take this unit sold visualization and I will place it exactly on the other two visualizations. Now, when you see this, sorry for that, you feel like all the three visualizations would be on the same page, right? They are exactly on top of each other. Now, if I use the visibility concept, which I just showed you in the selection, you will actually feel like these visualizations are actually in different tabs. So before doing that, I need to design these tabs that I showed you: volume, dollar, margin, like this. So I need to design it for unit sold, profit, and sales. Okay, so for that, I will go to insert, and from insert, I will go to buttons, and from buttons, I will create a rectangular shaped button. So this button is called as blank button because it doesn't have any property associated with it. This is how the blank button appears. So let me increase the button size. Yeah, so this is my button number 1. So I will do the same thing since I need 3 buttons of same size. So I'll do Control C, Control V, and Control V. So I have 3 buttons now. So I will place these buttons on top of my visualization. So this is button 1. This is button 2. And this is your button number 3. Okay. Now this is looking pretty much similar to what you have just seen, right? The tabs, multiple tabs, and then their visualizations. This is how it is looking like. But these buttons, these tabs, they have their names. So I can add the name with the help of text property. If you remember, I showed you the text property. In certain Power BI versions, this will be present in the form of button text. Okay, so now I click here and I give it a name. So I have 3 visualizations, so I will give them 3 different names. So this is my profit, then this is my unit sold, and then this is my sales. Okay, now my layout is designed. I need to implement the functionality which I just showed you in the page. Any questions so far? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, what we need to do is, when people click on sales button, they should see sales visualization. When people click on unit sold, they should see unit sold. And when people click on the uh, profit, they should see profit. So that is one thing that we have to implement. Okay, now in order to implement this, we have to use the bookmark concept, which I showed you. So this thing we will implement with the help of bookmarks and selections. So I will enable this selection. I will enable this bookmark. Okay, now I have 3 visualizations on this page and 3 buttons. So I don't have to hide the buttons because buttons are needed. What I actually need to hide is the visualizations. So I have profit, unit sold, and sales. So what I will do is I will hide two visualizations, then I will add a bookmark, then I will change the bookmark. Okay, then I will hide the other two and then add a bookmark. So like that I will create three different bookmarks. So closely observe how I am doing it. So I have profit, I have unit sold, and I have sales, right? So I will hide profit, I will hide unit sold. The moment you hide profit and unit sold, what do you see? Only sales by product is displayed here, right? So once this sales by product is displayed, click on add button. Okay, so now your bookmark is added. So in order to rename this, you can either click on these three dots and rename it from here, or you can double click on it also. I'll show the double click one also. So this one is my sales bookmark, not profit, sorry, sales bookmark. Done. Now what I will do is I will hide the sales bookmark and I will unhide the unit sold. Now only unit sold is displayed. I will click on this add button now. Now I will double click on this and I can rename it. So this is my units sold bookmark. Similar to this, I will now hide units sold and I will just enable the profit one. So now only the profit bookmark is displayed. I click on this add button now. And now I add the profit bookmark. Okay, clear with this? Any question? In your case, if you have multiple visualizations, you'll have to decide which visualizations to display on which tab, which visualizations to hide, like that. In this tab layout, I had only 3 visualizations. So I actually have hidden 2 visualizations and I just kept 1 visualization. Okay. Now, in order to test whether this is working fine or not, you shouldn't close this. What you should do is you should check whether the bookmarks are working fine or not. So first thing is I will click on sales bookmark and I should see sales visualization. When I click on unit sold, I should see unit sold visualization. And when I click on profit, I should see the profit visualization. So my bookmarks are working. That is how you should test it. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. Now that bookmark is done, we need to link the bookmark with these buttons, the buttons that I have created. So in order to use this, or in order to link this to button, if you remember, I showed you the action part, right? You have to enable the action property. Same thing you have to do here. Okay, so I'll click on this profit button here. I'll go to format. Okay, and in the format, you will see the action property. So here you have the action property. Just enable the border. Yeah. So here you have the action property. So I will enable the action property. Here I will select the type as bookmark. So here the type is selected as back. So I will select type as bookmark. And in here, all the bookmarks will be displayed. So this is my profit button. So I need to link the profit button with my profit bookmark. So I'll go to bookmark option. And from here, I will select profit. Okay, exactly similar to this, I will select unit sold button now. I will enable the action. In the action, I will select type as bookmark. And in the bookmark for unit sold, I will select the unit sold bookmark. Now I will go to sales button, enable the action, type as bookmark. And in the bookmark, I will select sales. Done. Now time to test whether this is working fine or not. So let's start. So in order to test this, you remember we have to click on the control click. Okay. So let me press control click here on the sales. Then I press control click on the unit sold. And then I press control click on the profit. So I see sales, unit sold, and profit as my bookmarks. Clear with this? This is what we call it as tab layout. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Yeah, exactly similar to this, we can design one more layout with the help of bookmark, which is quite popular, which is called as toggle layout. Now, what is toggle layout? In case of toggle layout, what happens is we show the data in visualization, for example, in the form of bar chart, pie chart, donut chart, and the same data, I want to show it in the form of table. So in such cases, I can use the toggle button. So there would be one toggle button or toggle image on which I can click, and when the user clicks on that image or button, what will happen is the same visualization data gets displayed in the form of table. So when I as an end user see it, I feel that you have actually converted the table, the visualization, the graph into a table, but in reality they are two different graphs. Okay, so that is called as toggle layout. So I will show you toggle layout with the help of images, because we have already done with buttons. So you know how to link buttons, how to link blank buttons. Now all we have to do is we have to link this part, the toggle layout. Now toggle layout concept would be exactly similar. I will create two visualizations. One will be any graph, bar, pie, anything. Second will be the table representation of the same data, and then we will design the images or buttons, and with the help of bookmark and selection we will create the bookmarks and we will link it. Okay, so that concept pretty much remains the same. So let me take pie chart here for that. So here let's take unit sold and segment. Yeah, this is my unit sold, my segment. Just place the position inside. Maybe I'll keep it outside only. Okay, so this is my pie chart. Yeah, so this is my pie chart with its respective information. Now, in case of toggle, what I want is the same information should be displayed as table. So when the user clicks, he feels that he has converted it into a table, but in reality, we have two different visualizations. One is pie, the other is the table. So for that, I will copy it, paste it again. One minute. Control C, Control V. Yeah, now it's working. So I've created another copy of the same pie chart. Now I will keep the size same. I will just convert this into a standard table structure. Okay, this is how my table looks like as of now. I will just convert it into a proper format. So alternating rows. Okay, so this is my table. I have to increase the row size, the row width. So for that, I have to go to a grid, and from grid, I can increase the row padding. So when you increase the row padding, eventually the length increases. Yeah, so this is my same visualization. Okay, same pie chart, but in the form of table. Now, what we did earlier, I'll do the same thing again. I will place both the visualizations on top of each other. So let me drag this and place it on top of my pie chart. Now all you see is pie chart placed on your table. Now what we have to do is we have to create the bookmarks and selections. So first thing first, I will just create bookmarks and selections, and then we will do the rest of the stuffs. Okay, so I will go to selection, I will go to bookmark, and I will create the bookmark. So in this case, we will create only two bookmark, one which will show us only the table, second which will only show us the pie chart. Okay, so for that, let me hide the table. Now when I hide the table, I see pie chart. Now I click on the bookmark and then I rename it. So I rename this bookmark as my pie. Exactly similar to this. Now I hide pie chart and now I enable table visualization. This is how it is displayed. So this is my bookmark and my bookmark is added. Now in order to test it, just click on pie, you should see pie chart, and when you click on table, you should see the table visualization. Okay, so that is how the bookmarks work. So we have added the bookmarks are working fine. Done. Now what is the next step that you have to do? You have to link it, but for linking that, what you need to do is you need to either create buttons or you need to create images. Okay, so we have already seen buttons, so now I will show you images. So what you can do is you can click on any image, you can bring any image here and then you can link it. So I have some images handy with me. So I have images for table and I have images for bar diagram or pie chart. So I will use them. So where is that? Yeah, icons. So I have the image for pie chart. So I will drag that and bring it here. Reduce the size a little. Yep. I will bring one more image here, which is table. Yeah. So this is my table image. Now, like your buttons or tabs, you can place these images on top of your visualization. So I will place it like this. Then I will take this image. Yeah. So done. Image one, image two. Now what you have to do is same thing what you did earlier. You linked it with the help of action property. So I will select this pie button here. I will go to format image, add the border, action on. In the action type, I will select bookmark. Now for this pie button, I need to select pie bookmark. Exactly similar to this, I will select this table visualization. I will enable the border, action button on, type as bookmark, and in the bookmark, I will select table. Done. So now when you see this, you will see pie chart and table being linked to each other. Now time to test whether this toggle layout is working or not. So press control click on pie, you should see pie. Press control click on the table, you should see the table. Okay, this is what we call it as toggle layout. Any questions here? Okay. Now, the next thing that I would like to show you is the landing page. You might have heard a lot about the landing page. I also showed you an example, right? In the Zomato report also, there was this one page from where everything was controlled. For example, the first page from where everything was visible. Everything was visible in the sense this was your page where all the buttons were present, like these three buttons. And whenever I click on any button, I see this home button, and when I click on this home button, I'm actually back to my source page, the landing page. Okay, so in certain cases you can also design your landing page. Okay, that is also possible. So if you want to design your landing page, you can design it here in the Power BI desktop also. So let's say I have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and for all these pages I want to create a landing page. So let me create a new page, rename it as landing page. Done. So this is my landing page. Let me do a bit formatting. So before adding anything, I will just change the background of the page. So maybe add a color from here. So let me add this color and reduce the transparency. Yeah. So this is my color. Now let me add a text box. This is my landing page. Turn the color bold. Turn the background. Yeah. So when the user will see, this is how the page will appear, landing page. Now, exactly like our Zomato report, I need to design some buttons here, which will help me in going into this toggle layout, this tab layout. Okay, the other were just the demo pages, so I don't want to use it, but I just want to design the page for this. Okay, let me design it for page 1 also. Yeah, so for page 1, toggle and tab, these are the three things which I want to design. So for that, I will go to insert, I will go to buttons. You can do this with images also. I'm just showing you with the buttons. So I will create one button here. This is my button. Yeah. So this is my button. The button name is toggle. Okay. Let me give it a color also, since we have pink color there. So I'll just give it a color here. Yeah. This is my toggle button. Similar to this, I need two more buttons for page 1 and tab layout. So I'll create two more buttons. Yeah. So one is my toggle button. Then another button is my tab button. And then I have page 1. So toggle, tab, and then PAGE 1. Okay, now my landing page is designed. Now what I want to do is I want to link it. For example, when I click on page 1 button, I should go to page 1. When I click on toggle, I should go to toggle. So let me rename the pages for better understanding. This is my toggle, right? So TOGGLE. This is my toggle, and this is my tab. Yep. So when I click on tab, I should go to tab page. When I click on toggle, I should go to toggle. When I click on page 1, I should go to page 1. So let's start with page 1, link it. So for linking it, the step is simple. I will go to action, turn it on. Now, in order to link it with the navigation part, there is already a type present, which is called as page navigation. So in the action type, select page navigation. And once you select page navigation, all the pages that are created in your report would be displayed. So from the landing page, whenever I click on this button, it should go to page 1. So in the page navigation, you should select page 1. Similar to this, for tab, I will go to action. I will select tab. I will select page navigation as my type, and destination would be my tab page. Okay, and in the toggle, I select the button, action, type as my page navigation, and destination would be toggle. Okay, so when I click on page 1 now, control click, I am on page 1. I go to landing page. Whenever I click on tab, I am on tab. And when I click on toggle, I am on the toggle. Okay, let me check if this is working. Yeah, toggle is also working. Any questions so far? Clear with this? This is how you can design your own landing pages. Okay, so whenever you're appearing for your interview questions or anything, this is how you can design that page. Okay, now if you see, there is one more con that is still present. For example, when I click on this page 1, I go to this page 1, but from this page 1, if I want to go to landing page like this, for example, if I click on this analysis here, I go to analysis, but I have this home button. When I click on this home button, I'm back to my original report, original landing page. So something of that sort is missing here. So I need to create it. So let me insert an image here, a home image. Okay, so this is my home image. So in here also, I will link it with page navigation. Okay, so I will click on action, enable it, type as page navigation, and in the destination now I will select landing page. Okay, so when I click on this home button, I should go to the landing page. Okay, so this is working. Now I need this button on 2 more pages. One is toggle, the other is tab. So I will copy it from here and I will paste it in the tab. When you do the paste operation, the other things, that is linking the action and the other part, that is by default present. So no need to do that again. Then I do the paste here also. Yeah. So the button is linked, the home button is present. Now your flow is complete. So when you come here, when you click on toggle, you are on the toggle page. But when you click on home button, you are back to your landing page. When you click on tab, you are on the tab page. But when you click on home button, you are on the home button. When you click on page 1, you are on the page 1. And when you click on home button, you are again back to your landing page. Okay, this is how the reports are designed, guys. You have that landing page, and from landing page, you navigate to different pages. And from there, you come back to your original source by creating home buttons or creating home images. Anything is fine. Okay, any questions here so far? When you are trying to implement it, go through the recording, follow my steps. You should be able to implement it completely. Any questions so far? Anyone? Okay. Yeah. Moving on, what we will do now is we'll try to publish it. Now, this is what you have designed. In designing part, you have to press the control click. Okay. But in reality, when the end user is using, he will only press the click operations. Okay. So let me show you that. What I will do now is, now that my report is ready, first thing that I will do is I will keep only the landing page and I will hide the other pages. So let me hide this page. Let me hide this page. Let me hide this page. And let me hide this page. So I will keep only the landing page on the service. People will feel that I have only one page in the report. Okay. Now I save this file. So let me save this file here. Okay, so let me save this file. Yeah, now my file is saved. Once my file is saved, I will publish this report and we'll see how this report looks like on the Power BI service. Okay, so from here, let me publish this report to this workspace. If everything goes well, this should be published. Now I will go to app.powerbi.com. So let me open a new tab, app.powerbi.com. Yeah, the report is published. Now we should go to Power BI service and verify how this report looks like. So I select Nidhi's account details. Okay, I am into my works Power BI service account. Now I will search for that workspace here. So the workspace name is Power BI 745. Here I should see my report, the report which we have just uploaded. Now when you click on this landing page, see what happens. This is your report. Now I am the end user. I don't know how you have designed it, but if you see it, I don't see the pages that you have created. All I see is this landing page. Now I am on this landing page. I click on page 1. I am just clicking, guys. I am not pressing control here. You can see I'm on the page 1. When I click on home button again, I'm back to the landing page. When I click on tab button, I'm on the tab layout. So here in the tab layout also, you can verify that I have to just click. I don't have to press the control click. So I click on sales. It shows me sales. I click on unit sold. It shows me unit sold. I click on profit. It shows me profit. Now I click on home button. I am back here again. When I click on toggle, I will go to toggle page. This is my toggle page. When I click on pie, I see pie. When I click on table, I see table. And when I click on home, I am on the home page again. Okay, so this is how the standard reportings are designed. Okay, you can have one single page where you will have lots of buttons and other things, and from that you can control it. I showed you with 1 or 2 visualizations, hiding and hiding, but actually you can do it with a lot of visualizations also. So let me show you one of the reports that I created for reference. Okay, so it is in my workspace, so you should be able to see that report there also. So let me show you that report here. Incident. Yeah, so in this I have created the 3 tabs on the left hand side. So this is also one of the layouts that you can design. So I have used a shape, and on that shape I have placed 3 buttons. So when you click on home button, you will see multiple visualizations. When you click on table button, you will see the tables, multiple tables created. And when you click on this key KPI, it will show you the key influencer. It will show you the key influencer also. Okay, so like this also you can design. This is also one of the example where you can add images, buttons, and you can use it in your reporting part. Clear with this? Any questions, anyone? Okay. So with this, we will stop here for today. So go through this video. I'll share the video again. Go through this recording and try to implement bookmarks. Okay. Try to implement buttons, try to implement images, and try to use these things in your reporting. So whenever you are appearing for any interview, I would suggest you go through this and you try to implement one of the techniques, either tab layout, toggle layout, landing pages. These are some of the key concepts which people expect you to know. So if you implement it in your report, you are actually showing them that yes, you know these things and you are implementing. So they feel confident about your reporting part. So you should always try to use the landing pages or toggle tab layouts. Okay, one of these things. Okay.